What is going on, peasants? My name is JB, and we are back here today with our Week 1 battle of Season 3 of the BBL, and we are taking on our good buddy Panther2 in the first week of the season. If you guys remember back to last season, this is a rematch of the semifinals in Week 1, and this should be a really fun time. So I'll just go over Panther's roster real quick. He has an overall roster of Mastodon, Mew, Megazard X, Skarmory, Mudsdale, Gramble, Lantern, Vileplume, Kangaskhan, and Protean Greninja. So you can see he ended up bringing the Protean Gran, Mew, Mudsdale, Skarmory, Marshadow, and Megazard X. So if you guys are paying attention at all to my APA Academy run, you guys know I had to play Marshadow in that Week 1 as well. And like those two games were the same week, and oh boy, like yeah, this whole Marshadow thing, like I don't like playing that mon at all. So like, can people just stop allowing that in draft, please? Thank you. All right, that's really all I have to say on that one. But this game was played super early. Panther went on vacation the week the season was supposed to start, so we played this like 2 weeks before the season started. So it's been at least a month since I've seen this game, so forgive me. I don't really remember all the things and stuff that happened, but I do have a few notes for the team. First off, we have we brought Victory Bell with Solar Beam, Weather Ball, Sludge Bomb, and String Sap with a Life Orb. We have Speed for +1 Jellyzard X under Chlorophyll, String Sap just to annoy stuff on switches like Marshadow or whatever. Oh Jesus, my dog just scared the ever-living crap out of me. And it's never O-code by non-boosting item, max Adamant Mudsdale. So if he's like defensive Mudsdale, we're never O-code by Earthquake, so we could just switch into those and take those freely if we have to, or if we're in and we might not, it might be a roll to KO or something, we can live one Earthquake most of the time unless he's Adamant banned. So something like that. Groudon, speed for just random creeps, just a little bit of speed on it. It's just a standard rock Sunsetter. We have Heat Rock with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Lava Plume, and Roar. Just, roar stuff out. It's never O-code by +1 Jellyzard X and Sun, so we can take hits like that. We're mostly physically defensive, and that's pretty much that. Next up, we got Sylveon. Again, mostly Fizz Def with speed for Skarmory, and then we have Wish, Protect, Hyper Voice, and HP Fire. HP Fire to hit stuff like Skarm and Vileplume. Of course, Vileplume did not come, and HP Fire also hit Skarm, whereas Psyshock would not have hit Skarm, so that's why we did that. Next up, we got Mega Houndoom with Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, Solar Beam, and Flame Charges for attacks. I believe the speed was for, yeah, we just sped crept Zard, so we outspeed Zard after a Flame Charge, Jellyzard that is. Next up, we have Lycanroc Dusk with Life Orb. We got Stone Edge, Crunch, Fire Fang, and Taunt with, again, speed for Zard. Yeah, just fast offensive thing. We have Taunt to, prevent rocks and stuff. Like, we can taunt the Mew, we can taunt the Horse, we can taunt the Skarm, we can taunt Zard if we don't just want to kill it for whatever reason. And then last but certainly not least, we have physically defensive Hitmontop with Rapid Spin, Toxic Counter, and Close Combat with just a speed for, like, random Skarmory creeps and whatnot. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into the game. Again, gonna have to forgive me if I don't really remember this game all too well. This happened like 2 weeks before the season started, which the season, we're now in Week 3 as I'm recording this. So yeah, this is a solid like month ago when this game was played. So he ends up leading off with Grand as I lead off with Lycanroc. I just want to taunt something or get off a big hit versus whatever, and he leads with the one thing on his team I don't have speed. So obviously I cannot stay in here. I am forced to switch out. Bringing the Sylveon is my best blanket check to this thing if he wants to, set up spikes or whatever. I can, deal with that later. So he just decides to go for a U-turn, which, is good for me. Potentially reveals an item, and I don't take a whole lot of damage from it, as I do resist the U-turn, of course. And we don't reveal an item, as he does, just get a free ol' U-turn into Zardex. And my DS is dying, and I need to kick my dog. If I kick my dog, I need to push her with my foot to get her just to move slightly, so she's not laying on top of my DS charger. So he goes into Zard as I just bring in Hitmontop, get the Intimidate off. I felt like there's a pretty free opportunity for him to Dragon Dance if he wanted to, so I just wanted to get in my Intimidate mon, so that help negate that a little bit right off the bat, as I'm pretty sure he does go for it if I'm not mistaken. No, he just goes straight for a Flare Blitz, which is going to do just a lot of damage even at -1 to a max Fizz Def Hitmontop. It's just, yeah, that is just so much damage. You can see why this is like my #1 regret of never drafting in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Like I never got to draft Zardex in any league, and I'm never gonna get to because it's not gonna be in Sun and Moon. Rest in peace. So yeah, it really sucks I was never able to draft Zardex. So man, I'm heavily considering doing another league just so I can try Zardex. Like I'm honestly considering, like, if you got any of them Wi-Fi leagues starting up, like just hit your boy up. I want to try Zardex. Like I got to try it. So we get Groudon in front of Skarm, and I could just go for rocks, as I expect him to want to switch out, but I believe he just ends up going for spikes, which is kind of wild that he would spikes in front of a Groudon. But Panther's a madman, and he just does madman things occasionally. So yeah, it's kind of insane that he would do that. So he's just gonna switch out into probably Mudstell. As that really doesn't want to take a Lava Plume. Nothing on his team really wants to take it. He doesn't have the best switch-ins. Obviously, he has Zard, which does quad resist, but it's whatever. We can just knock a burn on something. But yeah, we just go for Lava Plume. You can see it does a decent amount to the Mudstell. That tells me he's at least like max HP. I don't remember if that was like a Spadef roll or whatnot, but it's whatever. We'll just get off another Lava Plume. Look at that clean animation. Get this thing to around half. We snag the burn on the horse, which feels a little bit bad because Mudstell's like mama, and I love me some Mudstell, but you got to burn what's in front of you sometimes, man. And yeah, no, I'm sorry, Mudstell. Basically, just don't hate me. Like, we're still cool, right? We're still cool. All right, cool. Thanks. He just gets his rocks up, which these hazards are starting to get a little bit annoying. So I could go into my him on top and spin, as I believe I don't want to do because he has a layer of spikes up and the rocks. So I think I'm just gonna try to get rid of those. He does have a spin blocker in the Marshadow, which future JB knows, like current JB knows, but past JB did not think that was a thing that would happen. As he actually goes for a Toxic. Okay, that was a different game. I remember spinning in front of a Marshadow recently and having someone go hard Marshadow on spin. I don't remember what league that was. I'm in too many dang goobers. It was probably the Goo. I think it was the Goo. Rip Goo. But yeah, we're just gonna get our spin off here. As I'm getting Toxic, so that's actually fine with me. My him on top's already low. I don't want my Groudon getting Toxic, so I keep that thing healthy for things and stuff. No, he does go into the... Okay, it was this game. He does go into the Marshadow. Alright, yeah. He goes into Marshadow. I try to spin, and I don't get the spin off because Marshadow is a ghost type, and spin blocking is a thing that in the moment JB did not consider to be a possibility. I'm like, well, damn. So I decided to save him on top to just try to spin later, or just not to, like, I don't know, I just save him on top basically just to spin later. As he ends up just going for a Spectral Thief and doing just a lot of damage to poor Sylveon. That did so much damage. I am a damn near max Fist F Sylveon, and that is easily a 2 KO. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he was banded. Not that it really mattered because I just kind of have to sack anyway. So Sylveon just dies, and yeah, there goes my only real check. But to this thing, it wasn't even really a check because I got 2 kills. So I can go to Groudon, which is bulky as hell and is at full HP. So maybe it can do something. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just gonna fire off what is essentially another free swig of water. A free Lava Plume. If he wants to go Zard, that's wild, because I don't know why you would want to go Zard on a Groudon, but I mean, hey, it's a play you can make. If you predict the Lava Plume, I would understand. It would not be the end of the world, as I actually do go for Earthquake, predicting the Zard didn't want to come in, so look at me, predicting myself to, predict myself, basically. I'm gonna count that as a predicting myself to predict myself, Like when you're this in tune with your past self, the possibilities are endless, so just this is why I like the post comms that I do on occasion. Just because I just end up having banter with myself, and it's real dumb, and yeah, it's great. So we end up picking up the horse there as he goes into Hugo, which ends up being the Mew, and I'm like, all right, I really don't want this thing setting up, so I'm just gonna click Roar right in his face. Oh no, I switch. I definitely should have just clicked Roar there. Remember that one time I was talking about being in tune with your past self in these post comms? Well, I was completely out of sync with myself there. Definitely should have just roared this thing out. Instead, I take a lot of damage on my Lycanroc for no damn reason, and I am forced to. I mean, I do go for a Crunch, but he is of course Colbur Berry, and that does nothing. So that kind of sucks. I mean, it still does a good amount for being Colbur. I believe he actually just goes for a Roost here, which is kind of a. I don't want to say a choke. Obviously, it's not a choke, but I mean, it's just like a passive play. He definitely could have just come on Lycanroc there, but I appreciate him going for the old. Roost, but then he just reveals Vacuum Wave, and it doesn't even matter anyway because my Lycanroc. Oh wait, Lycanroc lives on 2 Poggers, 2 HP survival, so we can get a Crunch off and do massive damage. Unfortunately, I was not running a Cellrock this week, and I died on my Life Orb anyway. Not that it matters, so I had to bring in something faster. So that's why I go into Victory Bell while the sun's still up. so I can, you know, guaranteed outspeed the Mew. I didn't want to go Mega Houndoom here because he just showed Vacuum Wave, so I just go into something faster than Mew. As he is forced out, he goes into Its, which is the Scarm, and I should have predicted this and gone for the Weather Ball, but I did not. I believe Weather Ball did not kill Mew from there, or this is like a roll if he was max HP to not kill Mew, and I didn't want him to do that, so I decided to click Sludge Bomb, and he just goes Scarm. So now he's going to bring in Megazard, as I do go for a Weather Ball. And he's just going to like completely dance around my Sun turns, and like I feel like I'm forced to, you know, hit what's in front of me, and it doesn't really end up paying off because I need to make reads, and I never do because I don't just want to sack my Victory Bell. So I'm pretty sure I click Sludge Bomb here, so he just goes back into the Skarmory. Smart JB would have, you know, just predicted once, but stupid JB did not. Yeah. Sometimes I'm dumb, most of the time actually, but you know, it's a learning process. So we're gonna have to switch out, of course, not wanting to let old Victory Bell go down there, because Victory Bell can still put in a lot of work this game. So we're gonna switch out. Is he, you know, just goes for, just get the Groudon back in, get the Sun back up. If I can get a Flame Charge off, also with Mega Houndoom, like things are gonna look pretty crispy at some point if I can manage to pull it off. But he's just gonna go hard into the Zard on the Groudon for the first time of the game, or was that a double? It was a double, clearly. So he's just gonna go for Flare Blitz, which will not kill me from this range if he is Jolly. So I can, you know, stand, sort of take it, and you know, end up living on 19. So it turns out he was Jolly, I believe. I don't really know, but the Zard does go down, which is cool. So you know, hey, that's nice. Getting rid of the Zard, always a win. So he can just go back into Hugo, which is the Mew, and he can start clicking buttons. I believe I roar this time because he's just gonna roost. I should probably attack, you know, just keep it low. Let's see what JB does. Does he roar for no reason, or does he attack to keep it low? He attacks to keep the Mew low. Attaboy. Attaboy. Good job. I'm proud of me. So yeah, we keep the Mew low with Earthquake, and unfortunately he's going to be recovering more than we are doing, so it's not really a winning battle for me. I decided to keep my Sun alive. So I decided to go into Mega Houndoom, and I'm pretty sure like JB in this moment forgot he had Vacuum Wave, because he's just going to get a free Nasty Plot off, or a free Roost off. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, 2 Vacuum Waves will kill me from this range, so I can't afford to go for Flame Charge. I have to just go for Dark Pulse, and let's see if I am stupid and go for Flame Charge. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Mega Houndoom is so cool, bro. I love me some Mega Houndoom. It's not the best mon, but it's freaking cool looking. So he's gonna go for Vacuum Wave, and I should live 1. Yeah, we take that decently well. And I do go for Dark Pulse. Attaboy. You didn't choke and click Flame Charge in front of a mon with priority. Good job, good job. Proud of you. But yeah, this stinking solar power is gonna be a thing. So he's gonna go back into the kill everything Shadow, and he's just gonna kill everything. So he's just gonna go for Drain Punch, which will of course pick off my poor Pupper from its very low HP, and he's gonna get all of that HP he lost back. Oh wait, he barely lost any. Wow, it's almost like Marshadow sucks, and by sucks I mean is a really good Pokemon, but very annoying to play against. So I bring in Victory Bell. I'm assuming he is banned at this point, so I can safely click Weather Ball, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I do it. As he brings in the Skarm, do I actually click Weather Ball on the Skarm? Why am I so bad at this game? Like, honestly, why? Why am I so bad? Like, his Skarmory is always a switch into this thing. Just click Weather Ball, idiot. I never did it though. I didn't do it. I mean, I'll probably do it here as he gets a free switch into something else. Let's find out. Oh wow, he goes into Grin. What do I click? Wait, I think I actually clicked Solar Beam here. I'm pretty sure I Solar Beam this thing right in the mouth. Actually, I went for String Sap. It's not a terrible play. I'm running a little bit low on HP. Might as well get some of it back. Might as well get some HP back. I can respect it. Oh, whoa. Okay, I get full HP back. That's wild. I definitely side Groudon here, just so I can come back in with Victory Bell and hopefully do some work. I just gotta get some plays right. Oh yeah, I sack him on top first. Yeah, I know what happened here. Groudon does not live after hazards, and yeah, I wasn't able to get Sun back up, and then Victory Bell just died to an Ice Beam. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, so definitely, you know, kind of sucks that Marshadow's a stinking ghost type. Otherwise, that wouldn't have been an issue. yeah, that really sucks. So I just have to go into Victory Bell and let it die. So yeah, kind of, you know, hazards coming back to bite me in the butthole a little bit and end up, you know, kind of costing me the game. That and just not having the right amount of sun terms and never freaking clicking Weather Ball on the obvious switch-ins to Skarmory. Like, come on, past me. What the hell are you doing? But yeah, that is going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. GG to Panther, as always. Be sure to go check him out. He's a really good dude, good homie. And yeah, be sure to go check him out, as well as all the other coaches down in the description. And I will see you all for week 2 when we take on our other good pal, Luxanse. And that should also be a very fun time. So yeah, guys, peace out.